Have you ever wondered who you really are beneath all the roles you play every day? Not the version people see, but the version that exists when no one is watching. Today, you are going to explore the deep psychology behind human identity and self-perception. These insights will challenge how you understand your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. By the end of this video, you may start questioning the version of yourself you present to the world. So watch until the end. Because the final truth about identity changes everything you believe about yourself. And if you enjoy deep psychology and self-discovery content, then like, share, and subscribe. Because understanding yourself is the first step to understanding everything else in life. This journey is not about judging who you are, but about understanding how you became who you are. And once you see it clearly, you start noticing patterns you never paid attention to before. 10. Your personality changes depending on the environment you are in. Most people believe they have a fixed personality, but psychology shows otherwise. Human behavior is highly flexible and adapts to social and emotional environments. You act differently with friends, family, work, and strangers without realizing it. This does not mean you are fake. It means your brain is adaptive. Your identity is a collection of behavioral patterns, not a single fixed trait. Different situations activate different versions of your personality. This is why you may feel like a different person in different settings. Understanding this helps you see yourself as fluid rather than fixed. You are not one personality, you are multiple behavioral layers combined. 9. The thoughts you believe are not always yours, many are conditioned. From childhood, you absorb beliefs from family, society, and environment. These beliefs become inner voices that shape your decisions and opinions. Many of your thoughts are repeated patterns learned over time. You often mistake conditioning for personal identity without questioning it. The mind stores experiences and turns them into automatic thinking. This means part of what you call self is actually learned behavior. Questioning these patterns helps you understand your real thinking process. Not every thought you have is a reflection of your true self. Some thoughts are echoes of what you heard long before you understood them. 8. You are strongly influenced by the people you spend time with. Human psychology naturally adapts to social groups for acceptance. Over time, you start thinking, speaking, and acting like those around you. This influence happens slowly and often without awareness. Your identity shifts based on the energy you surround yourself with. Even your goals and interests can change due to social exposure. This is why environment is more powerful than willpower alone. You become a reflection of your closest circle over time. Understanding this can help you choose your environment wisely. The people around you quietly shape your future without direct control. 7. Your mind creates a story about who you are, and you believe it. Humans do not experience reality directly, they interpret it through narrative. You are not your thoughts, not your emotions, and not the roles you play. You are the patterns you repeat when nobody is watching. Your brain builds a story based on past experiences and memories. This story becomes your identity and self-image over time. You start living according to the narrative you believe about yourself. Even limitations are often part of this mental story. If the story changes, your behavior changes automatically. Identity is not fixed. It is a continuous mental construction. You are the author of a story you may not realize you are writing. And the most powerful part is that you can slowly rewrite that story. 6. Your emotions often decide your identity more than logic does. People believe they think logically, but emotions drive most decisions. Emotional states shape how you see yourself in different moments. When you feel confident, you act confident, and vice versa. This means identity shifts based on emotional conditions. Your sense of self is not stable but emotionally responsive. Even memory is influenced by emotional intensity. Who you think you are depends on how you feel frequently. Emotions quietly shape your entire self concept over time. A change in emotional state can temporarily change your entire identity feeling. 5. You remember your past in a way that supports your current identity. The brain does not store memory like a recording device. It rebuilds memories based on present beliefs and emotions. This means your past is continuously rewritten internally. You remember events in a way that matches your identity story. This creates a filtered version of your own life history. Who you think you were may not be fully accurate. Your mind protects your current identity by editing old experiences. 4. You are heavily influenced by what you repeat daily. Habits shape personality more than occasional actions ever can. Daily repetition builds automatic patterns in your brain. These patterns slowly become your identity without conscious effort. What you do repeatedly becomes who you believe you are. Even small habits can transform long-term personality structure. Consistency is more powerful than motivation in identity formation. Your life is a reflection of your repeated actions. You are what you practice every day without thinking. Repetition slowly turns actions into personality and then into identity. 3. You change when no one is watching more than you realize. Private behavior often reveals more truth than public behavior. When there is no social pressure, your true habits appear. These moments show your natural preferences and instincts clearly. The real you is not something you find, but something that slowly appears in your habits, choices, and reactions over time. Self-discipline is measured by private behavior, not public image. Who you are alone defines who you truly are becoming. What you do in silence builds the foundation of your real character. 2. Your identity is often a reaction to other people's expectations. Many people build personality based on external validation. You may become who others expect you to be over time. This creates a life driven by approval rather than authenticity. The desire to belong shapes behavior deeply in human psychology. Understanding this helps you separate self from social pressure. You are not just who others think you are. Freedom begins when you stop living as a response to others' expectations. 1. The deepest truth is that your identity is not fixed at all. Human personality is always changing based on experience and awareness. There is no single permanent version of who you are. You are a continuous process of growth and adaptation. Every experience slightly modifies your thoughts and behavior. The self is more like a flow than a static object. This is the real psychology of who you really are. And the moment you accept this, you gain control over your own transformation. If you reach this point, you now understand that identity is not a fixed thing, but a living process. Share this video with someone who is trying to understand themselves better. Comment which part made you question your own identity the most. Subscribe for more deep psychology content that helps you explore human nature. And remember, who you are today is not who you have to be tomorrow.